everybody. It's Mike, the Ham Fun Guy. We're going live right away. Hold on, everybody. Got to turn the light on. I forgot to turn the lights on. I got one of them on. That's good enough. Hey, can you hear me? Hey, 1, 2, 3, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook right now. Let me get everything set up kind of quick. We got an ISS pass coming over right this minute. And what we're going to do is we are going to stream it as soon as I pop out the chat. And then right after the ISS, we got RS-44 coming up. Let me pop that out. Ba, ba, ba. Come on, pop out chat. Good job. All right, let's go back to the SAP page and get ready to notice the antenna has turned to point to the horizon. The geochron shows the footprint of the ISS just about over me right now. Not going to be a high pass, but it's going to be a pass. And that loud noise shouldn't happen. But anyway, we're going to jump on this ISS stream right now. Here we go. Oh, the 9700 camera's all messed up again. You would think since I had arranged it once today, I shouldn't have to arrange it again. But I have to do it every single time I use it. I got to turn off the backlight compensation and turn up the contrast so that the radio looks good. Someday I'm going to get a way to put that video on the screen. All right, let's turn the volume up on the ISS, see if we hear anything. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, KO4, PDI. Originally, I was not going to stream this pass, but Whiskey Alpha 1, Juliet Alpha Yankee, Jay up in North Carolina is going to be on, maybe on this pass, but he's definitely going to be on the RS-44 pass that comes up in a few minutes, about 18 minutes. So I said, what the heck, let's get on here and try it out. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. All right, make sure I turn off the preamp power when I'm doing the ISS because it just screws it up. It doesn't help. On the RS-44, you need the preamp power, but not on this. That's the gentleman who asked me questions about what I'm using. He was asking me what the power of the preamps are. I have no idea. There. They're the MFJ preamps, which are not available anymore. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. I'm not getting anything back yet. I got the RF gain as high as it goes. I have the radio preamp on, but not the powered preamp. And you can see the ISS is pretty far north of me, so it might be a little hard to get it. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. So far, I'm not hearing myself come back. Maybe the ISS is shut off. I don't know. The Crew 11 has arrived at the ISS today, and they got on there this morning. They docked and debarked onto the ISS from their Dragon capsule. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. Wow, why am I not hearing anything? Oh. N5ACR, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
Yeah, KO4 PDI and 5ACR, Fox Mike 19.
That's Marco up in Maryland.
KO4 PDI, W4NEG.
Whiskey 4, November Echo Golf, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
4 NEG and 5ACR.
Number 5, Alpha Romeo Charlie, W4NEG. Correction, Alpha Charlie Romeo, W4NEG.
Yeah, Roger, Fox Mike 19. Name is Marco in Maryland, too.
Whiskey Alpha.
3 Alpha Tango November, Fox Mike 19.
QRZ and 5ACR.
November 5 Alpha.
Oh, I hate when that happens. When you're in the middle of listening to somebody and then the ident tone.
KF4 PDI, KF2GV, Fox November 30. QRZ, Norway 5 Alpha Charlie Romeo.
Was that Kilo Fox? Was that Kilo? Why am I not getting it? Why am I not getting it now?
QRZ, Norway 5 Alpha Charlie Romeo.
Kilo Foxtrot 2 Charlie Bravo, KO4 PDI.
Whiskey 3 Alpha Tango November and 5 ACR. We are also Fox Mike 19 in Central Maryland.
QSL 73.
7.
Whiskey 3 Alpha Tango November, KO4 PDI.
KO4 PDI, Whiskey 3 Alpha Tango November, QSL.
QSL, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
KO4 PDI, KF2GV, Fox November 30.
Is that Kilo Foxtrot 2 Gulf Victor, KO4 PDI? John up in New York?
Yeah, but call me Jack like an hijacked an airplane. Yes, it is.
All right, Jack, have a great day.
You too. Whiskey 3 Alpha Tango November, Whiskey Tango 2 Delta.
Whiskey Tango 2 Delta, KO4 PDI. I heard you, Mike.
Good afternoon, Mike. Good to hear your voice.
Yeah, I'm doing RS-44 right after this.
All right, I'll see you at FT4. RS-44, FT4, Mike.
QSL, QSL.
W4 NEG.
W4 NEG,
FN20 station, come back, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
P4, Nico.
Norway 5 Alpha Charlie Romeo.
Sideband, double sideband, FN20. KE2, double sideband, FN20.
K2 DS and 5 ACR. Fox Mike 19.
Kilo Echo 2 Delta Sierra Bravo, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. QSL, Peter?
KE2, double sideband, FN20.
Yeah, FN20, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Got you in the book.
My foot.
KF2GV, Fox
We're almost losing the bird. We are just south of due east. Not quite east-southeast yet, but it's getting there. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Not bad for 3 degrees above the horizon. All right, I don't think we're getting anything else on the bird. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Is that amazing? We're literally, how high are we above the horizon? 2.1 degrees. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Can't believe I still got it. Kilo Charlie 1, Victor Sierra Radio, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Still hearing stuff on the bird. Hopefully that guy heard me. He sent me a message. Did you hear me calling you there, Kenneth? I just called you on there. All right, we're going to go to RS-44 now. Let's switch the radio over to RS-44 and click on the voice repeater. Notice how much quieter it is. Oh, I was wrong. There it is. Now we're on it. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the power to the preamp on the pole outside because RS-44 needs it. It's long gone by you. All right, well, we tried. Anyway, I had you in the book. Get on RS-44. Can you do linear satellites? If you can, you can talk to me on RS-44. I should turn the other light on. Hold on. All right, now I look decent. The puppy is on the floor right next to me. She's relaxing. I think she likes it when I talk on the radios and when I go live. She enjoys that. All right, we are tuned into RS-44 now, and we have... Well, we still got 8 minutes until it comes up. All right, let's turn the volume down on that. Let's switch the screen around and talk to my dear followers. All you guys out there following me on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and TikTok. I do little shorts on TikTok. You ought to jump on there sometime. All right. So what happened was I was zooming through YouTube today while I was listening to the NASCAR Xfinity Series race, which is over by now. Yeah, he's asking me if those are Wemo antennas. Yes, those are. Those are the X Quads by Wemo. I'm going to be doing a video where I discuss that, and I show you the website where you can get it. Iman, how you doing? Hello, hello. Good to see you too, Iman. Yeah, those are Wemo X Quads. They're made in Germany. They run about $265 each, and they're great, but not without a preamp. If I turn off the preamp during RS-44, you'll notice we lose a lot of people. We don't hear a lot. So yeah, with the preamp on RS-44, they're great. The fact that they're X quads, which means they're circularly around circle propagation, vertical and horizontal together make a circle. Anyway, talk much, Mike? Yeah, they are circularly polarized, and as a result, they need phasing cables. And the guy I bought them from, they were used when I got them. He got me 2 brand spanking new phasing cables. So even though they had them on it already, I have a spare set now in case these ever go bad. But they work great. And the comical thing is, if you look at the tower the way it is now, that single pole that the Yaesu 5500 rotator is mounted to is actually 2 poles together. They are the military poles. I think they're 3 foot long each, or 4 foot long each they are. And what happened was, when I got them, the guy had them out by the water in the ocean. He had a vertical antenna mounted on him, a Cushcraft R9, which also is no longer available. That was also an MFJ product. Cushcraft R9 was mounted on top of those. Well, it had been mounted near the ocean. It was literally a quarter mile from the beach. And the aluminum had oxidized to the point where the 2 poles, you were not going to separate them. They were together tight as anything. Well, what happened was I got it, and then I was putting up my antennas, and I said, you know what would be great? Put the pole on top of the tower. It'll give me another 10 feet between that and the rotator. Yeah, I'll have another 10 feet. Now, the cross arm is a fiberglass cross arm that I bought from a company. God, where did I get it? It's fiberglass, but that has its limits too. I'll explain that to you in a second. All right, so the 2 pieces of that vertical pole were actually 2 separate poles. All the work I was doing on it and setting it up, if you know anything about a horizontal elevation azimuth rotator, you start out with it at 0, on the controller. Then you mount the antennas, and you make sure they're pointing north and they're level with the ground. So they're parallel to the ground, pointing north. That's what I did. And in order to do that, my tower tilts over into my backyard. You've probably seen videos of that on my channel, of the tower laying over on its side from last year when we had a few hurricanes. Anyway, long story short, in the process of me using it and raising and lowering it, raising and lowering it, those two poles were no longer stuck together. So I'd lower it down, I'd turn everything where it had to be, tighten everything up, and raise it back up. First gust of wind came, it twisted it. And where you see the amplifiers, the preamps on the mast, the one on the right, one on the left, the one on the right's a little higher than the one on the left, that was turning. That's on the top pole. The bottom pole is connected to the tower. So I didn't realize it, and it wasn't until I got my Elmer here, my good buddy Jim, ND1C. I said, can you just, I am having my way with this thing. I keep setting it up. I keep putting it back up, and it keeps getting messed up. I don't know what's going on. I called Roger from Yaesu, and I said, hey, is this rotator got any kind of adjustment in it that I can manually tell it to go to 0 and to north and then recalibrate the controller or something? He said, yeah, there's little things you can do on the pots on the back, and well, nothing was working. And Jim comes over. So I got it down on the ground. I got the horizontal with the ground, and I twist it so it's pointing north. And Jim goes, I know what your problem is. I went, what's my problem? He goes, the top pole's turning, the bottom pole isn't. And I went, oh my God, I didn't even realize that was the case. So for months I was pulling my hair out going, why am I not on the birds? Why am I not getting this? That was it. I just needed another set of eyes to watch me while I was working on it. And he, like that, picked it up. And thank you, ND1C. Yeah, if you're going to do, if you're planning ahead and you're building this from scratch, yes, fiberglass poles or aluminum poles. These happen to be aluminum poles. And these aluminum poles oxidize in the salt air, so that was no good. That froze those two together in the beginning, but as I kept raising and lowering it, it loosened it up. And the cross arm, Mike Sataretti from CSN Technologies had suggested getting a fiberglass cross arm so it didn't conduct any signals or radiate signals or reflect signals. So, yeah, I got that. Now, the problem with the fiberglass cross arm, I'll make it simple for you, is we got 2.5 minutes until RS-44 rises, so we're not missing anything. The problem with a fiberglass crossarm is the cold. You're like, Mike, you live in Florida. What does the cold have to do with anything? Well, we get some nights a year, around January, where it gets below freezing. What happens with fiberglass in the weather? It expands in the heat and it shrinks in the cold. So I come out one morning and I go to do a satellite pass. I turn the camera on and the 2-meter antenna is pointing at the ground. And I was like, damn, it's pointing. Why is it pointing at the ground? Because the crossarm had constricted so much that the clamp came loose and the weight of the 2-meter antenna twisted it around so it was pointing down in the morning. And we get tons of wind here, too. Get a lot of wind. Not this time of year, but sometimes we get a lot of wind. I'm literally, as the crow flies, 1 mile from the beach. Okay? So, I'm 1 mile from Jungle Hut Beach in Flagler County here. Anyway, so that's what caused it to bend. So what I did was I took the whole thing down. I originally had each antenna mounted on the end instead of now you see they're mounted in the middle. The reason I had them mounted on the end so everything was in front of the crossarm, well, that's what gave it enough weight to twist it. So I moved them back. I tightened them down again. The other thing I hate about it is they have wing nuts on them. How tight can you make a wing nut with your bare hands? You can't. And that's not tight enough to make it hold on. So I had to do a bunch of stuff to it. But trial and error, man. We tinker. That's what we do. We're ham radio operators and we tinker. So let's do a little search here in the SAT box window for RS-44. As soon as I go there, the antenna said, hey, it's going to rise. Let me move and get aiming at that. All right, so let's, what is this twisted for? How did that happen? Oh, it got twisted around the mic. All right, I got the headphones on again. We're going to turn the volume up on the 9700 and go to the SAT window. I bumped the camera for the 9700. There you go. I agree. Wing nuts are only good for portable operation. Wow, we already got somebody on here. I wonder if where's it coming from? Coming up from the south, so we might get Hotel Papa 2 Victor X-ray on this. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, CQ Satellite, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, CQ Satellite. Gonna have to wait for it to get a little bit higher. Toward halfway through the pass, up to about the end of the pass, we may get my buddy Jay, Whiskey Alpha 1, Juliet Alpha Yankee, who's also streaming live right now from his channel. Let me just, let's see, Whiskey Alpha 1, Juliet Alpha Yankee. He should be getting ready to go live himself. Why isn't it going? Oh. That's why. Gotta change what screen I'm on. Let's get to his channel. Wow, the computer is super duper slow lately. I don't know why. Here we go. Here's his RS-44 live stream. There he is right there. There's my buddy Jay. Say hi, Jay. All right, let's see if we can get Jay on the radio. Whiskey Alpha 1, Juliet Alpha Yankee. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. I'm not getting anything back yet. I am seeing signals. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. We are only at 5 degrees right now. So that's why I don't have. Well, we got 16 minutes to go on this pass. It's going to be a long pass. I see other signals there. My one concern is getting Jay. I want to get Jay. You can see Jay right there. He's talking. Yeah, he's in the same place I am. Let's see if we can find him here. Let's see if we hear Jay. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99.
Kilo Sierra 6 Fox, Delta Mike 13.
Come back again, Kilo Sierra Station, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
Kilo Sierra 6 Foxtrot,
All right, I got Kilo Sierra 6 Foxtrot. What comes next? Kilo Sierra
very well.
KS6F. What's the last letter?
Say again?
Kilo Sierra 6 Foxtrot. This is Kilo Oscar 4 Papa Delta India. I didn't get your whole call sign.
I'm sorry, I can't make you out. Try again.
Yeah, is this Kilo Sierra 6 Foxtrot something?
Kilo Sierra 6 Fox, Delta Mike 13, 2x1 call.
Kilo Sierra 6 Fox, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99, QSL guy. Roger, Roger. It's Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, and you are Kilo Sierra 6 Foxtrot, Delta Mike 13, QSL?
But I'm having a difficult time with your call. I've got Kilo Oscar 4, question mark.
Papa Delta India, Peter David Italy, QSL? All right, my suffix is Papa Delta India. Peter David Italy. Papa Delta India. QSL?
QSL, you're grid.
Echo Lima 99. Echo Lima 99.
Echo Lima 99. I have your call as Kilo Oscar 4 Papa Delta India.
Roger, Roger. We're in Foxtrot. We're in Foxtrot Lima here in Florida, and I find it amazing. I'm getting California on a satellite. Beautiful.
Okay, well, thank you guys for hanging in there. I'm glad to make your contact.
Roger, Roger. You can also watch it on YouTube. I'm streaming live as we speak. Just look up my call sign on YouTube, and you'll be able to watch this QSO right there. That's cool. We got California. CQ satellite, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Oh, Jay's already off. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, CQ satellite. Very faint, very faint. I don't have your call sign. KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, CQ satellite, CQ satellite. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. This is Mike in Palm Coast, Florida. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India on RS-44, streaming live on YouTube. KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. I gave him a shot to tune me in better, but obviously he's not. I'm surprised Jay went off the air already. Ah, what a bummer. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Kilo Foxtrot something. This is KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. All right, is that Steven? Kilo 6, Sierra Foxtrot Oscar. All right, Steven, excellent. That's 2 California calls on 1 satellite pass. I love it.
Always trying to go coast to coast.
Roger, Roger. I love going coast to coast. And I'm streaming live on YouTube right now.
Hello, YouTube.
He says hi. Hey, that's cool. We got Steven. Negative. Give me your call sign again. You're slightly off frequency. I'll try to tune you in. I ain't getting that. I can't get him. Not hearing you. KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99, CQ satellite, CQ RS-44, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. That's Florida. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, CQ, CQ. Yeah, the reason that bird has good coverage is RS-44 is 909 miles above the surface of the Earth at this moment. Give you an idea, the ISS is 250 miles over the Earth, so this is more than 3 times that. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, CQ satellite. Also, look at how high I have my RIT set. It's minus 2.066. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. So notice, even with the preamps, the Wemo antennas, the X-Quads by Wemo, and all this wattage, I'm not hearing myself come back right now. Why? RS-44 is still connected to its booster, the second stage of the rocket that it put it in space. It never disconnected, so the booster gets in the way from time to time. So whether you have circularly polarized antennas or direct antennas, vertical or horizontal, you're going to lose the bird at some point because of that booster. If it gets between you and the satellite, you're not going to get it. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, CQ Satellite, CQ Satellite. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Somebody's trying to get me. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, CQ Satellite, CQ Satellite.
QRZ calling CQ, 10-6 OVP.
Station calling CQ. I was already calling CQ here, but give me your call sign again. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99.
Kilo Alpha 4, Papa Delta India, 10-6 Oscar Victor Papa, Norway 6, Oscar Victor Papa, over.
Roger, Roger. Norway 6, Oscar Victor Papa, David in California. That's 3 California contacts on this pass. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Peter David Italy. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, correct, over.
Roger, Roger, David. You got it now. We're streaming live on YouTube also. Yeah. David, we're streaming live on YouTube, so you're in the book. Thank you very much for the QSO, 73. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99's the grid square. The town is Palm Coast in central Foxtrot Lima, Florida, USA. KO4 PDI, colon CQ, CQ, CQ satellite. All right, we're waiting. I see other calls on there. I'm going to go searching for somebody else right now. I see a bunch of signals to the right of where I am. One to the left, too. Kilo Oscar 4. I'll wait until I'm hearing my voice come back better. So the bird's got to rotate a little bit. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, CQ satellite. KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99, CQ, CQ Satellite, RS-44. This is Mike in Palm Coast, Florida. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. CQ Satellite, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, colon CQ, CQ Satellite. KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99, CQ Satellite. All right, nobody's coming back to me. Let me move. Let's go to the left. Talk, people, so I can tune you in. And what happened to Jay? He was streaming live. He stopped. November 2, Papa Sierra Uniform. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, QSL Wayne. N2. Roger, Roger. I got you in the books. KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Good to hear, New Jersey. Did you say Foxtrot November 01? November 2, Papa Sierra Uniform, QSL. Did I get your call right? N2 PSU. QSL, you're in the book. Thanks a lot. right, we got another one. The bird is about to set. It's coming down low.
November 62,
This-
okay, thanks for being there, 73, K, Delta Papa. Alpha, Kilo 7, Oscar Victor Foxtrot.
We got Michigan here.
7, Oscar Victor Foxtrot.
Kilo 8 Delta Papa, KO4 PDI. Oh, it's getting congested up there.
Kilo 6, Sierra Foxtrot Oscar.
Kilo 6, I got him already. All right, it's clear that entry. All right, I'm done. That noise gets to you after a while. How's everybody doing? We got a New Jersey and 3 California stations on that pass. Wow. SO50 is up now, but it's only a 3.75 degree pass. The next pass is in an hour. The ISS will be back at 22 degrees. I might get on that, but I'm not going to be streaming it. Actually, no, I won't be. That's 8:48. I'll be chilling by then. Actually, 8:31. I'll be chilling out by then. So who came to the game? We got Mr. Nick here. Iman is here. KC1 Victor Sierra Radio. That's Eric. Good to have you here, Eric. Wish I got you on that last pass. It would have been good. Yeah, that bird has great coverage. You know why? It's 900 miles up. That's why. The higher it is, the bigger the footprint. That explains I'm in Florida, and I got New Jersey and 3 California stations, and I did hear the 1 Michigan station, so literally the entire country was within the footprint of that pass. And it pretty much still is. Actually, I'm kind of out of the pass now, but there's other ones there. SO50's over me right now. But we had a good stream there, boys. That was a good one. You could see there's the geochron. The RS-44 is the big circle at the top center of the image. The center of RS-44 is like over Canada right now, and I'm still within the footprint, but it's a very weak signal at this point. SO50 is coming up, but that, like I said, it's a very low pass. So we're going to skip that. We're going to park the antennas. Here's what I do when I park them. I make them go vertical because of the wind load. I try to get it to park itself. Park. There you go. Now you can see it. The 2 meter will end up on the right, and the 70 centimeter will be on the left. They'll be pointing straight up in the air. Good for wind load instead of leaving them horizontal. Now, if there's a hurricane or a big storm coming, I lower the tower down completely so it's out of the way. But there's a new bird that's been hanging on my antennas. One day is on top of the 2 meter, the other day is on top of the 70 centimeter, and just hanging out there. And I don't know what kind of bird it is. It might be a swallowtail kite. I can't see the tail really well when it's up there, but it's got a white head. Hey, Adventures of a Blind Videographer. Good to have you here, man. Glad you're here. So I love when I wake up in the morning, I take the dog for a walk, I look up there, and that bird is just hanging out on my antenna. And there's another one just like it across the street in a dead tree that hangs out there in the morning. So they must be a couple. And they must be a nest very close by. I think it might be in the tree behind my neighbor's house is where the nest is. Frank Skinner. How you doing, Frank? Hi, Mike. Thanks for letting me ride along. RS-44 is one of my favorite for FT4. 73 from Frank, K0JQZ. Well, Frank, no problem, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the pass. Did you make any contacts on FT4? I have made one contact on RS-44 exactly. I forget when it was, but I did it. And oh boy, diving off the deep end. Kilo Charlie 1 Victor Sierra radio. That's Eric. Got his 5500 and working on how you can set park. Mine points north. Okay. Take the controller and set both controls to 0. Got it? That's step 1. Set the controller, both controls to 0. Let the rotator move to wherever that is. When you get it there, put your cross arm in and mount your antennas horizontal with the ground. Then turn the mast or whatever you're using to set it up to point that they point north, and that's all you need to do. If you have any other issues with it, get in touch with the guys from CSN Technologies. I have been on the phone with Frank Garofalo, Mike Setaretti, or Keith Bush. They will help you get that rotator perfectly set up to track the satellites with their box. So I think you said you have a sat box, and you're going to be using that, so that would be great. Yeah. All right. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming. God, we got a lot done today. We did 3 satellites this morning and 2 tonight. I'm just wild, man. We're having a good old time. Keep your eyes and ears on here. I'm going to be doing videos on a very detailed video of each individual item I use for satellites, starting with the 9700, not in the sat mode. The sat box from CSN Technologies, self-contained antenna tracker. The 5500 rotator, the Wemo antennas. I'm going to do a detailed video on each item and put that up on my YouTube channel. So make sure you follow me on YouTube. Hit the bell so you know when they go up and when they drop. All right. I think that's it. I think that's it for now, and I can't thank you enough for coming. I'm going to run some FT8 now, maybe on 15 or 20 meters, depending on which band is open the most, and maybe 40 meters as the sun goes down, which is soon. It's probably like within an hour or so. It's going to be getting dark here, and I'll have the gray line over me. And he'll travel around to, let's see, I should get to Africa tonight on the gray line, or maybe Saudi Arabia or Qatar. The gray line's going right by these folks. So what's the gray line? You don't know what the gray line is? The gray line is the edge of light as the Earth rotates on its axis. The area that has sunlight and the area that doesn't have sunlight. The gray line is the area right between the two where the layers, the 4 layers of the atmosphere, have not merged. Normally, the B and C layer merge. So if you send up a signal, it doesn't bounce anymore. It just stops there or it goes through it. So that's not a definitive line. I'll just say it that way. It's more like if you can imagine dye. You put dye in a cup of water, and it's going to start to spread out. And if you tap the water, that dye will move around based on the fluctuations in the water. Well, the atmosphere works very much the same. It's fluid dynamics. As the sunlight leaves and the air starts to cool, the layers start to merge, but they don't. It's not like a switch. They slowly do it. So what you can do is you can transmit within that area where they're not quite merged and not quite unmerged. You can transmit in that area, and your signal will carry along that shadow, the edge of the shadow, all the way around to the other side of the planet. I've done it before. In the winter, in the morning, the gray line takes me right to Japan. And in the summer, at night, at dusk, it takes me over to Africa and Saudi Arabia and Qatar and Kuwait. The gray line leads you there. So if you look at the geochron, here, I'm sitting in the shadow part. If you follow the edge of that around, you can see it's almost to me. When that edge gets to me, the other side is where Saudi Arabia is, and Israel and Egypt and all that. I could send a signal that way, and it'll travel along that over to the other side of the planet. That is what's called working the gray line. So feel free to try that. It could still be light here, and I could run 40 meters to Saudi Arabia. And you'd be like, how did you do that? Well, it's not quite merged, not quite separated. The layers are still in between. I saw a great video by, what's her name? The woman that does the sun stuff. Oh, God. My mind is blank. You turn 70 and your head starts to lose stuff. Tamitha Skov. Tamitha Skov did a great video explaining what the gray line is and how the layers of the atmosphere merge and unmerge along the sunlight line. It was absolutely great. So if you go to her YouTube channel, Space Weather Woman, look it up. There's a great video she did describing it. And the way she described it was she had a globe with additional globes around it representing the different layers of the atmosphere. And the hole in the middle was where the sunlight was hitting. So by doing that, she could show you how each layer separates or comes together along the gray line. Great video. Go check that out. Tamitha Skov, the Space Weather Woman. She's on YouTube. Check it out. Look up the gray line description that she did. It's a fantastic video. Taught me a lot about the gray line. All right, I think we're done for now. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I always say. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, at least not without me. And I'll say 73 to everybody. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. And I'll be clear, 73, everybody. Take care.